Welcome back. Today's video is a no-buy favorites video. I've been on a no-buy for over 2 months, so I've been shopping my stash and enjoying the products I already have. So I'm here to tell you about those favorites today. These are products that I've had for a while and I've been using them a lot and it's been a whole lot of fun. And some of these are Project Pan items. I'm trying to finish them up, but I think they are fantastic. So if you are new, please subscribe. I upload 4 videos a week. I'm currently on a 3-month no buy. I'm 2 months into it, which is very exciting. Let us know your monthly favorites and let's get into this. First up, this foundation. It isn't a Project Pan. This is the Yensa BC foundation. I really like this. I went out of town last weekend to visit my sister, and this is the only foundation that I brought with me. And I feel like it looked good in person. And then we also were taking pictures, and I feel like it looks really good in photos too. It has SPF 40. I didn't really see flashback though, which is great. This is really nice. Medium to full coverage, but it's not too heavy and it lasts really well throughout the day. We were like outside a lot, walking around, and like I was wearing sunglasses, and I feel like it didn't rub off that much from my sunglasses. So this is really good. And also I've been mixing this in with other foundations because I'm working on several in Project Pans right now. But that one is lovely. And then another Project Pan item that I'm really enjoying is this primer. This is from Ole Henriksen, the Banana Bright Sun Kissed Face Primer. Now, I'm also, hold on, let me show you because I talked about this in a Project Pan update. I'm trying to finish this primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. On its own, I do not enjoy this. It is too sticky and it makes my makeup look patchy. But I tried mixing it in with this, and you have to like really rub them together very well to get it very blended together. But then this actually works better. So it's a nice combo, really. My foundation lasts all day and it's not patchy like my makeup is if I use this alone. So I really want to use this up. I'm really making a lot of progress on it. This is definitely not a favorite, but I'm happy that I found a way to make it work by using this primer. I've also used this primer on its own, and I really like it on its own. It's really good. You know what's funny? So this has self tanner in it, and I actually started using it like several days in a row, and I forgot that this had self tanner in it, and I was looking at my face like without makeup, and my face was like actually getting close to the color of the rest of my body. Usually my face is paler because I exfoliate a lot. And I was like, huh, looks like I got a little tan. Like my face looks closer to the rest of my body. It's like, that's kind of weird. How did I get a tan? I mean, I wasn't outside that much and I wear SPF 50, and I was like, oh, it was this. So it's definitely subtle. Um, but after using it multiple days in a row, I actually noticed the self-tanning properties, which is kind of interesting. I mean, that's kind of cool. And it doesn't like break me out or anything like that, which because I normally don't use self-tanner. I don't normally use self-tanner in general because I'm lazy. But when I do use self-tanner, I definitely do not put it on my face because I'm worried about breaking out. So actually, this was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Another Project Pan favorite that I think I'm really falling in love with this bronzer, guys. I've been trying to pan the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a nice subtle bronzer. This is like original bronzer shade. I don't know. They do have more shades of this now. I've had this for quite a while, and I'm wearing this today. I don't like to put on too much bronzer, but I've been enjoying it, and I've been kind of using like a smaller brush and trying to contour a little bit with it. It's very subtle, obviously. I'm not like super contoured. But you know what? I've really been enjoying this bronzer. I think it's really good. A newer favorite, this I did get in PR, and I am just in love with this blush. So this is from Rose Inc. They did send me 2 of their cream blushes. They sent me Heliotrope, which is this one, and then also Ophelia. Ophelia is more of a peachy pink. I definitely like this shade just a bit more. I feel like it goes with more makeup looks because it's like a pinky mauve. These are very pigmented cream blushes, and they're definitely a thicker formula, but they blend out nicely and they last all day. Because it's a thicker cream formula, I do feel like I have to set it with a little bit of powder blush or just powder. But this shade Heliotrope is such a pretty mauve. I am really into this. I think it's a great formula. So I was pretty excited they sent me these because I've definitely wanted to try them out. Okay, an older product. I am so in love with this lip liner. This is from Beauty Vault. I got this in BoxyCharm 3 years ago when I had BoxyCharm. I'm wearing this lip liner and I've been wearing it almost every day. I am trying to pan it. This is the shade Kozy Kyra. I had never heard of this brand except for receiving it in BoxyCharm. And I was having trouble sharpening this. One of you guys gave me a great tip, and that is to put this in the freezer for a little bit and then sharpen it, and then it doesn't crumble. So that has worked really well. Thank you for the tip. You are amazing. So that's awesome. I really like this color. So I'm wearing this today with lipstick and gloss on top. Great lip liner. It really reminds me of the ColourPop formula though. It's nearly identical and I do love the ColourPop lip liners. So yeah, that's a good one. All right, moving on. The Natasha Denona Bronze Cheek Face Palette. I have been loving this. It is so beautiful. So today I am wearing the powder highlighter. I love all four items in here. And for a while, I didn't really like this cream blush because I felt like it was too subtle. However, it gives a nice radiant glow underneath a powder blush. It's so pretty. And this highlighter is stunning. Also, this shimmery bronzer is great too. I do use these three items the most, but I still like the shimmery bronzer. This is a beautiful face palette. It really is. This is in my Project 100 uses. So I've been pulling more from it lately, but it's so good. I'm loving using it. So that is really, really good stuff right there. And then also my Project Pan blush. I am in love with this blush. I've been wearing it like almost every day. This is from Kylie Cosmetics in the shade We're Going Shopping. This was a free gift with purchase from Ulta many years ago, but it's a lovely blush. So I am wearing this today. It's stunning. It's a beautiful peachy blush. So I'm trying to pan this, which I mean, I'm kind of wearing away this like dripping design on it. So yeah, I've had it for a while, but I'm enjoying using it. So hey, that's a good thing. Another face palette that I love is the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm palette. Really good stuff right here. I like all four items in here. And I have to say, that's the thing about face palettes is not every shade always works for everyone, or you don't always like every shade. But these two face palettes have been worth it for me because I like all four shades. I rarely buy face palettes anymore. I'm pretty sure this is the last one that I bought, and I bought this. When did I buy this? I can't remember. Last year? Year before? I don't know. It's all a blur. I don't remember when I bought this. But I really like it. I like both of the bronzers. I love the highlighter and I love this blush. It has a bit of shimmer in it, but it's stunning. So these are really good face palettes. And like I said, I am extremely picky when it comes to face palettes. And those are really, really nice. Face powder. This, again, I'm trying to pan this, but I'm loving every second of it. I've been using this face powder like every single day. It is the Flower Setting Powder from Beauty Bakery. I have the shade Oat Translucent, and I really like it. It works to set my under eyes, and my concealer doesn't crease, which is very hard to find for me. This is a lovely setting powder. It's definitely mattifying, but it's not overly drying. I have normal skin, so I don't need to be overly mattified, but I do need to set my foundation. Otherwise, it will like crease and smear throughout the day. But a light coating of this powder, and it is lovely. Here's something interesting. One of you guys suggested this to me, which I had never thought of. Um, there is a blush that I talked about in my declutter video, which went up sometime in the last week. And one of you guys said, you could repress some blush in with the setting powder to give like a bit of like a pink tint to it to use for the under eye. I was like, that is interesting. I've never thought of that. So I might try that with this powder and my blush that I'm going to be decluttering. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I thought that was a really cool suggestion because I love to kind of franken products and make my own. So another thing I was kind of thinking about with this powder was mixing it in with a little bit of the Lancome Absolute powder and Absolute Pesh, which has some sheen to it. It's like a subtle loose highlighter, but I could make kind of my own slightly glowy face powder. So I'm thinking about doing that too. I thought that would be fun. And then speaking of frankening products, I have been loving my created highlighter here. This is a combination of Prosecco Pop with that Lancome Absolute powder in Absolute Pesh. And this is really, really beautiful. On its own, Prosecco Pop is quite a yellow gold, but I'm glad I put in some of the Lancome Absolute powder because it just makes it a bit more champagne. So I am just loving this. And the Becca formula, I mean, it's still like, it feels like the Becca formula. Very smooth, no glitters in it. It's lovely. So I am enjoying my Project Pan Franken highlighter. And then I know I keep talking about Project Pan stuff, but this is what I'm enjoying. I mean, I've been enjoying panning these items. It doesn't feel like a chore. I don't want to hate pan. This has been quite lovely. This is the Dior Powder No Powder, which apparently they discontinued. I've actually been using this as finishing powder lately to blend my bronzer, blush, and highlighter together. And I actually prefer it for that over setting powder for my whole face. So I've definitely been enjoying that. This is pretty expensive. I mean, even if this was still around, I don't know that I would like go out and repurchase it if I did finish it, but I have been liking it and I think it works really well as finishing powder. These are definitely some rediscovered old favorites. The ABH brow products. I've had these for so long, like I'm saying like 5, 6 years. This is the brow pomade and it definitely is kind of dry, but I just spray some setting spray in there to reactivate it and it totally works. So I'm wearing this in my brows today and this is amazing. So I have dark brown and then I have the brow powder, which I also love. And I have this one in medium brown. And I gotta say, I almost decluttered these. I had those in my possible declutter video, and then I tried them out and love them. For a while, I was only using tinted brow mascara and just using that in my brows. But now that I've been filling them in again, I have to say I'm enjoying a bit of a bolder brow. I do think it looks better. So I don't know. It's like taste change over time. I've been enjoying a bolder brow. So I'm glad that I didn't declutter these. I've had those for a really long time. Okay, let's talk about a cream bronzer. This one is so good. This is from Makeup Revolution. I bought this in January. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. This is so, so good. It blends very easily. It's a stunning cream bronzer. It's very similar, reminds me of the Fenty one, which I really, really love. So this one is great. I think, did I use this in my half drugstore, half high end video? I can't remember. I did that video like a month and a half ago. This is amazing. This is like so high quality, really good stuff right there. Another favorite has been the Flower Beauty Concealer. So I'm at the point where I did take the stopper out. This is called the Light Illusion Concealer. Um, only this packaging is like so thin. The stopper was holding back a lot of product. So when I took the stopper out a few days ago, there's a lot of product like on the wand. But when I first bought this concealer, I was like, it's only okay. It's not as much coverage as I would want. But actually, so I have to put on a bit more of this, but it's a really nice medium coverage and I feel like it looks good on the under eyes. I have the shade, I don't know. Why do they write things so small? I don't know. Probably like light something. I don't know. But it's good and I'm enjoying that quite a bit. Last up, I have been really into neutral eyeshadow. I really, really have been. And yeah, I've just been doing pretty neutral looks. A palette though that I've used multiple times and I am so in love with is the Sigma New Mod. So this is like mauvey purple neutral. You definitely could make a more like intense purple look with these, but I've been doing more like subtle looks with this end. And the Sigma formula is so good. I did recently film a YouTube short with the Sigma Ambiance palette. Man, their mattes are so good. They're really, really fantastic. And this one is amazing as well. I want to film a YouTube short with this one. I should put that on my list of palettes to film with. I mean, if you like mauves, purpley tones, it's really pretty. And I love the Sigma formula. This is a great palette. So I've been enjoying this one quite a bit. And then I don't know, the rest of eyeshadow looks I've done either have been really minimal. There've been several days where I just wore my MAC Painterly paint pot and mascara, and that was it. So I don't know. I've been keeping it a lot more simple with eyeshadow. Oh, I did film this as a YouTube short, by the way. The look I'm wearing today. This is like mostly neutral, slightly colorful, not really. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been into more simplistic eye looks, and I think that's okay. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun shopping my stash, using the products that I'm trying to use up, but enjoying every second of it. I'm not getting sick of the Project Pan items. I am loving them. And I'm so happy I'm doing a no buy because I have so much amazing makeup in my collection that I should be using. So that is it for this video. Let us know your favorites for the month. Let us know how your low buys and no buys are going. And if you are new, please subscribe. Like I said, I upload 4 videos a week. And if you want to see exclusive content from me, including get ready with me's and vlogs, check out my channel membership option. I post exclusive videos for members, and the members get to pick the videos. So thank you to my members. You guys are so amazing. And thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.